Navia est une jeune société qui a été créée il y a de cela 2 ans, puisque nous allons fêter notre 2e anniversaire le 1er juin, et qui a retenu le challenge effectivement de créer un véhicule autonome en l'espace de cette durée très courte. C'est le premier véhicule autonome qui soit véritablement disponible à la vente dans le monde, c'est-à-dire vraiment le seul véhicule qu'on puisse acheter.
C'est une navette qui est 100% autonome et qui est aussi 100% électrique et qui peut réaliser des trajets sous différentes formes. Elle peut par exemple se comporter comme un bus ou plutôt comme un taxi sur certains sites pour répondre à des appels à la demande.
Donc sur le véhicule, vous allez avoir donc des capteurs type GPS, mais de la télémétrie LiDAR également, qui se trouve sur le véhicule, pour pouvoir couvrir 360 degrés autour du véhicule, à la fois pour des fonctions liées à la localisation, que pour des fonctions liées à la perception de l'environnement, à la détection d'obstacles.
Ce qu'on fait, c'est qu'on enregistre l'ensemble de tout le parcours sur lequel les véhicules vont devoir circuler. Et il y a ensuite un travail pour ajouter la définition de tout ce qui est voie de passage, règles de signalisation, vitesse maximale, les dessertes aux stations. Donc c'est un véhicule qui peut transporter 15 passagers, 11 places assises et 4 debout, et qui est destiné à des sites comme celui de Civaux, ici chez EDF.
Pour les transports à l'intérieur du site, 220 hectares, 2,5 km de porte-à-porte, et on avait des bus dans des bus diesel, voilà, et ça nous gênait par rapport à ce qu'on arrivait à faire par ailleurs. Donc on cherchait un système qui nécessite très peu d'infrastructures. Et en fait on l'a trouvé, voilà, ce sont les navettes autonomes électriques sans chauffeur. Puis voilà, les navettes arrivent maintenant, on les met en exploitation, les gens s'habituent très vite, dès qu'on monte dedans, c'est comme si ça avait toujours été ça, et les bus diesel sont déjà oubliés. Très rapidement on a un gain, et c'est ça qu'on recherche. De toute façon, la qualité de transport est déjà incomparable, c'est-à-dire qu'il n'y a pas de vibration, il y a très peu de bruit, on est sur un tapis volant, et puis c'est zen. Voilà, il faut savoir que 90% des accidents ont une cause humaine. Déjà on supprime cette cause-là, et nous on a besoin de sécurité sur un site. Et on est assez comparable en surface à une petite ville. Voilà, 1100 personnes à l'année sur 220 hectares. Donc ça veut dire que notre modèle va marcher et sera transposable. Ça devrait rassurer beaucoup de monde pour pouvoir déployer après ces solutions partout.
Je crois que ce qui l'intéresse effectivement dans ce projet, c'est que ce soit un projet 100% français, qui prouve aussi que la technologie française peut être aux avant-postes de ce qui se fait dans le domaine du véhicule autonome. C'est un domaine qui passionne la planète entière, et de démontrer qu'on est capable en France effectivement d'avoir ce type d'initiative qui fonctionne réellement et qui va nous permettre de gagner des parts de marché est extrêmement important. Donc c'est un peu la quintessence de tout ce qu'il faut mettre en place certainement pour avoir des projets qui soient performants aujourd'hui en France.
Here it is, the Future Truck 2025 from Daimler. Thanks to a so-called highway pilot, this truck drives autonomously on the freeway. The concept vehicle gives a technologically accurate idea about commercial trucking of tomorrow. The aerodynamic design and modern LED lighting that replaces conventional headlights bring the face of this concept vehicle to life. It convincingly combines functionality, efficiency, and emotion. Comparable to an autopilot in a plane, the radar sensors and dual camera system of the highway pilot makes autonomous driving possible without relying on other vehicles or any kind of guiding infrastructure. This highly intelligent system relieves the driver from tedious driving as he gains time for other tasks and communication. The intelligent highway pilot reacts to a wide range of traffic situations, such as moving over for approaching emergency vehicle. In spite of all this sophisticated technology, it is the driver who remains in charge, and in no way will the highway pilot replace the driver. It simply makes this job easier while increasing the overall safety.
Because this truck basically drives in an environment where driving is boring, monotonous, not very exciting, the highway pilot takes over, and it never gets tired. It's always 100% sharp. It's never angry. It's never distracted. So this is a much safer system.
Due to this increased safety, lower fuel consumption, and overall reduction of costs, the Future Truck 2025 fundamentally changes commercial traffic, the job of the truck driver, and the business of commercial trucking. But the question remains, when will you see this truck on the road near you?
Obviously, the biggest part for us is to get legislation ready and get a legal environment that allows us to do so. As you know, in Europe, it's right now illegal to drive these vehicles in public roads. We have some states in the United States that already allow that. So in US, we can, in Arizona, for example, in Nevada, for example, we can already drive these trucks today. And it comes up to who's going to be first. So wherever we're going to have the legal environment that we need, we will introduce that technology.
Freightliner has worked just as hard on the autonomous driving technology as the people who once built this dam. Tonight, right here in America, we're introducing the world's first truck with an AV license plate. The first autonomous truck on public roads ever, anywhere in the world. A vehicle to inspire our customers and the whole world, our Freightliner Inspiration Truck.
What you're seeing in the video is the powertrain, which is made up of a microturbine, a battery storage system, and an electric motor. Moving inside the cab through the sliding driver's door, you'll see the key difference that allowed for the more dramatic aero design. The driver sits in the center of the console rather than over to the left. The dash is electronic and therefore customizable to the gauges and performance data that a particular driver wants to monitor. and it's all finished off with a full-size, comfortable sleeper. Moving on to the trailer, not only is this the first time a trailer has been made out of carbon fiber, but it's actually the first time one-piece 53-foot panels of carbon fiber have been manufactured. Looking at the front of the trailer, you can see that the nose is convex, which increases the aerodynamics of the entire package, as well as adding additional cargo space inside the trailer.
While Elon Musk is concentrating on making electric cars mass market, another firm is hoping to do the same for the trucking industry, with an electric, natural gas hybrid. Utah firm Nikola has revealed the Nikola One, which is capable of pulling a total gross weight of 80,000 pounds, and offering more than 1,200 miles between stops. It boasts 6 motors, and has a high-tech touchscreen cockpit, and can drive a convoy of 5 driverless trucks behind it. The truck, called the Nikola One, has been developed in secret for the past 3 years. It features a 150-gallon D-hybrid storage system, stacked behind its cab, that fuels a turbine generator, which charges a 320 kilowatt-hour battery pack that drives 6 motors, 1 for each wheel. In this way, it works much like a diesel-electric locomotive. It boasts a 335 horsepower electric motor, and a dual-gear reduction at every one of its 6 wheels, giving it over 2,000 horsepower. It also has fully independent suspension, which the firm behind it says will lead to a smoother ride. Benefits of removing the diesel engine include a drastic reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, a larger and more aerodynamic cab, and a significantly quieter and more comfortable ride, the firm claims. All that is necessary to make the Nikola One go, or stop is the electric pedal and brake pedal. The Nikola One's simplified operation will open up the line haul market, to a whole new group of drivers. It can take natural gas from any CNG station, or can fill at one of the 50+ planned Nikola CNG stations. For the first 5,000 reservations, Nikola will provide free fuel for the first 1 million miles. Nikola also owns its own gas wells, and will sell the fuel for the equivalent of $1.50 per gallon. The cab is also said to be as luxurious as Elon Musk's Model 3. It boasts a full-size fridge and freezer, electric climate-controlled cabin, 15 feet touchscreen infotainment display, 10 feet instrument cluster display, 4G LTE internet and Wi-Fi, over-the-air software updates, panoramic windshield, sunroof, 2 full-size beds, microwave and 42-inch television. The driver could theoretically stay in the cab, with all the amenities on, for almost a week, without draining the batteries enough to initiate the turbine charge, the firm says. Once testing is complete and government regulations allow, a single Nikola One driver will have the ability to virtually hitch and lead up to 5 driverless Nikola One trucks through NMC's wireless vehicle network and self-driving technology. This technology could solve the driver shortage and increased freight costs facing the long-haul transportation industry. The virtual hitch, fleet convoy technology designed by NMC, is under development and will be introduced in the marketplace in the next few years. The firm also revealed a slightly more fun project, an off-roader. Dubbed Nikola Zero, is a 100% electric-powered, zero-emission, 4-passenger, side-by-side that boasts over 520 horsepower, 480 feet lbs of torque, 20 inches of suspension travel on all 4 wheels, 125-mile range, and an airtight design that has the ability to drive underwater. It can go from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, and comes with 2 300-watt solar panels on the roof to keep the 360 amp-hour 12-volt lithium battery bank topped off, reducing the need to pull energy from the larger 400-volt pack to run the 12-volt components. It can also steer using all 4 wheels, using a fly-by-wire rear steering system that allows up to 10 degrees of rear steer, at low speeds, up to 5 degrees of steer under 20 miles per hour, and locks into straight position over 20 miles per hour. Rear steering can give up to a 50% improvement over current UTV turning radiuses, the firm says. Whether rock crawling, trail riding or surface street driving, the rear steering system makes an incredible difference in navigating terrain. With a touch of a button, drivers can disable rear steer, or switch to 2-wheel drive on the fly at any speed. Each Nikola Zero comes with 2 7-feet displays that show a variety of information, including speed, user profile, battery distance, tire pressure, terrain profiles and much more.